In London, you can zoom up a power station smokestack, be in the audience of the Graham Norton Show, walk in the footsteps of spies, drink Bond's martini at its birthplace, climb to the top of one of the world's largest domes, eat lunch in a crypt beneath a church,
find Ted Lasso in Richmond,
go all World War II at the Churchill Arms,
cross a street like a beetle,
dangle over the Thames in a cable car, Uber down it on a boat, and walk under it in a tunnel.
Depart for Paris on the Eurostar and land back between skyscrapers at City Airport.
See Big Ben from the inside out. Have a seat in the House of Commons. Hold court at Buckingham Palace.
Believe everything a beefeater tells you.
Gallop up close to royal horses.
Hunt like a werewolf for Lee-Ho Fooks.
Explore the engineering marvel beneath Westminster. Set sail for lunch at the historic Mayflower. Search for treasure along the Thames at low tide.
Have a cocktail at the American Bar.
Hop aboard aged double-deckers at the Transport Museum.
Explore a Roman temple beneath the financial district.
Find Karl Marx's giant head at one cemetery and countless film locations at another. Practice medicine at the old Operating Theater Museum. Go night hunting at the Church of the Templars. Straddle the Prime Meridian. Go all Darwin atop the walkie-talkie and Jurassic at the Natural History Museum.
Find the Goldfinger House, the Keats House, where Jim Henson lived, the last remaining public Skittles alley under the Freemason Arms, and explore the Heath with an expert London Walks guide, all in Hampstead.
See a dragon at the Tower of London, a cat at the Savoy, green parrots at St. James's Park, and the TARDIS at Earl's Court.
Roll around in the grass at Hyde Park, or ride a horse all around it. Find Princess Diana at Kensington Palace, grab a cone from a vintage truck, and at the Italian Gardens, make taking a selfie a decades-long tradition. Grab lunch at Borough Market and tour Suffolk Cathedral. Run from the V2 rocket near London Bridge Station, and be a patriot at the Imperial War Museum. Set sail on the Cutty Stark, explore the world at the Maritime Museum, and Insta the dual skyline views from Observatory Hill, all in Greenwich. Follow Regent's Canal from Little Venice to Hip and Happening Camden Town, stopping for lunch at canal straddling Café La Ville. Take a 1,000-year walk across Millennium Bridge, see a movie premiere at the Leicester Square Odeon. Find the Queen's Corgi at the National Portrait Gallery and at Wellington Barracks, and view London at its rooftop at Parliament Hill. Enjoy a Sunday roast at Hampstead's Holly Bush, shop like a British gentleman at Hornets in Kensington, and an aristocrat on Jermyn Street. Tame the lions at Trafalgar Square, find the bear at Paddington Station, the boy with the dolphin in Chelsea, the elephants, monkeys, and ravens, oh my, at the Tower of London, the dragon in the city, wild animals on a scooter near St. Paul's Cathedral, Hodge the cat at Dr. Johnson's place, and wild foxes just about everywhere. Meet your Waterloo on Route 139. Spy MI6 and the American Embassy on the south bank of the Thames. Grab a full English breakfast at the nearest Greasy Spoon and Kansas City Barbecue in Bodine's in Soho or Tower Hill. Eat like royalty in West Hampstead at the Wet Fish Cafe, and like a Southerner at Mississippi Fried Chicken in Islington or Popeyes in Camden. Get inspired by the timeless heroes at Postman's Park. Have a pint at the Horse and Guardsman, jockey for the front seat window on the DLR, and explore the graffiti tunnel under Waterloo Station. Shatter the glass ceiling at the Shard. Go all Planet of the Apes along the South Bank, and have a drink in a bank in the city. Join in the crowd at a BBC radio show, get fit with David at the V&A, and celebrate Shakespeare at the Globe Theatre. Live like a lord at Kenwood House atop the Heath, search for film locations in the Underground, and ballers in Holloway, Chelsea, and Olympic Park. Find the 9/11 Memorial in Stratford and the Prime Minister at 10 Downing Street. Go to war on the HMS Belfast, search for tank soldiers in Whitehall, and the Battle of Britain Memorial along the Thames. Disembark and explore the real-life Sim City that is Canary Wharf. Get a crackling view atop the old power plant and appreciate the art inside the Tate Modern below. And take in the amazing river views at Blackfriars Station.
Go authentic with a pint at Ye Old Cheshire Cheese on Fleet Street, the George Inn in Suffolk, and the Dickens Inn at St. Catherine Dock.
Find the perfect spot for a Big Ben pick. Take a spin on the nearby London Eye and grab a front row seat up top on a double-decker for moving views of the metropolis.
Absorb the vibrant colors of the tulips at Victoria Embankment Gardens and discover Queen Mary's steps to long-lost Whitehall Palace. Have a close encounter at Royal Albert Hall
And do talent searches at Piccadilly Circus and Trafalgar Square. Nurse a drink and a spectacular nighttime view at the Trafalgar St. James rooftop bar, and get local at the West Hampstead Farmers Market. Detect Sherlock Holmes at the Baker Street Tube Station and at his namesake pub. Get out of the way at Horse Guards Parade and find the numbers on the horses' hooves. Take a break in Green Park with mounted bobbies and their steeds. And get a pint, or better yet two, from either side of a Victorian pub, split in two by a street. Find the gherkin, the walkie-talkie, the cheese grater, the Kardashian, and the skyscrapers at Bishopsgate. Watch the guard change at Buckingham Palace, St. James's Palace, and Horse Guards Parade. Break the code at the Churchill War Rooms. See the Prime Minister lead a forever stationary parade in Parliament Square. Find the 1934 grave of the German ambassador's dog atop the Duke of York steps. Visit the garden park at bombed-out Christchurch Greyfriars, the Wren Church all but destroyed during the Blitz, and see World War II battle scars all over the capital. Grab fish and chips at Poppy's in Soho, the birthplace of British rock and roll, and soak up Denmark Street, 100 yards overflowing with rock history. That's home to TV detective C.B. Strike. Squeeze into a seat at a West End musical. Enjoy the angelic sounds of Evensong at St. Paul's Cathedral. Climb the stairs at Fortnum and Mason. And discover the over-the-top seasonal displays at Annabelle's in Mayfair. Find Queen Victoria and Peter Pan at Kensington Gardens, the interactive Princess Diana Memorial Fountain at Hyde Park, Thomas More in Chelsea, the man hailing a taxi since 2014 along the Thames, and Gene Kelly singing in the rain in Leicester Square. Past the bar at the Inns of Court, go to an exhibit at Somerset House. Take a spin on the carousel at Kensington Gardens, find the pachyderm at Royal Hospital Chelsea, and take a snooze with a vet.
Stroll down Birdcage Lane and visit the Guards Museum and their chapel at Wellington Barracks. Check out the free rooftop views at the One New Change Shopping Center next to St. Paul's, and the garden at 120 in the city near the walkie-talkie. And climb to the top of the O2 Arena, the monument to the Great Fire, and Tower Bridge for one-of-a-kind views of the capital.
See the inspiration for wedding cakes, St. Bride's on Fleet Street. Get a tour of the London Library at St. James's Square. And just south of Tower Bridge, find the iconic Bermondsey footbridges connecting 19th century warehouses. Check out the Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy house in Hampstead and Ricky Gervais's nearby Afterlife house. Get caught in the rain anywhere. Dodge poop at the Round Pond in Kensington Gardens. Find Mummy at the British Museum. Visit the Hill Garden and Pergola atop Hampstead Heath. Drive on the right side in front of the Savoy, the only place you can in the UK, and hear Henry, the Victorian pipe organ, show off at London Bridge Station. Celebrate a royal wedding, mourn the death of a sovereign, and see a new one take the throne. Spot the Concorde at Heathrow from runway 27L. Meet a loved one at the arrivals gate at Terminal 3, just like Hugh Grant. And travel to the Big Smoke aboard the still sparkling new Elizabeth Line. Take a ghost walk and get haunted at Kew Gardens and Hampton Court in October. Let London Walks lead you to Guy Fawkes in November.
All I want for Christmas is you.
And in December, see that love actually is all around. Take in the lights atop a double-decker Get festive at Hyde Park, skate like a pro on Battersea Ice, shop till you drop all across the city. Get tickets to the Loose Women Holiday Show. Experience all Carnaby Street has to offer. Check out the tree at Trafalgar Square and the T-Rex at the Natural History Museum.
There's no place like London. With its blend of historic and ultra-modern, this iconic city is jam-packed with an endless number of one-of-a-kind things to see and do. London is such a diverse place that no 2 blocks, much less 2 days, feel the same. You can experience that uniqueness while having the most extraordinary time in the capital of British cool.
If you want to learn more about any of the places I've mentioned, leave a comment and I'll send a link and tell you a bit more about each location or activity. If this guide's inspired you to explore London, subscribe to my channel Newsocracy for more UK inspiration, including an easy-to-follow way to see London's top sights in just one day, plus a comprehensive guide to its observation decks, and guides that will help you find Ted Lasso, explore the city at Christmas time, discover World War II sites, and learn how easy it is to visit Cornwall, Brighton Beach, Cambridge, and the Cotswolds. I'm Jim Albritton. As always, thanks for watching.